Hey there, sheepdoggers. Yeah, whole new meaning, right? Let's just get right back into it, shall we? No long complaining or anything like that. Let's just get straight back into it. We have our agreement, guys, so just keep that in mind. So, you're not one for maid cafes, are you, sheepy? That's good. Those things are just a waste of time. Hey! Judging much? Yeah. Let's judge people who go to maid cafes, right? I can't think of anyone else who needs to be judged around here. Anyway, that's something you learn not to do in grade school, Rook. Don't be so crass. Ass. Nah. Yeah. Good one. Rook types away on his tablet. Is he looking up the definition of that word? I am definitely not crass. I apologise if I came off that way. Regardless, since you two couldn't agree on where you wanted to go, I shall take things from here. Allow me to invoke the rule of Rook. That sounds terrifying. Oh, it sure does, buddy. It sure does. The rule of Rook? Are you serious right now? Like, oh my god. Hear me out. You two can't decide where to go and are both new to Japan. I, with my vast penis of Tokyo, can think of the perfect place to go. I guess that makes sense. What do you think? I nod, because I don't have many options, though I think it needs a less egocentric name. Well, where are you going to take us? That will have to come as a surprise. But it will be an electric town. Electric town? You don't mean Akihabara? Yes, I do. Klace pretty much lives in that district. It'll give you ideas of what to talk about. Wow! I think I'm going to get along with him great. But you said something came up? Yes, it's my giant penis of Tokyo. Is everything okay? Yes, it's fine. Just a dispute between him and his tour manager, Singe. It happens almost every other day. Oh, I hope it's nothing too serious. Am I just standing here, like, just watching this exchange and just being like, ah, yeah, cool. It'll be fine. It's nothing that a yelling match and a cooldown period won't solve for good. All minty. I don't really picture Klace as the type to yell. I find that hard to believe. I guess you'll find out when you meet him. Either way, none of this stuff is going to happen if you don't follow me. We can't follow you if you don't go anywhere. This way, alright? It's high time we ditched this station. Yeah, fuck this place. Yeah, I'll save my... Wait, I literally just saved my game and lost video. After a few moments of walking, we finally get outside. I take deep breaths of fresh air, because I have to do something in this fucking game. And talking clearly isn't going to be one of those things. This is my first time being outside in quite a while. Aside from... You know what? Okay, fine. The air here feels different. Little bit like there's a fuck ton of people living here, and there's a whole load of air pollution. Not bad different, just possibly deadly different. Just a completely new environment to me. Whoa. It sure smells different here. Indeed it does. You get used to it. Like when you live next to a toilet. A very, very big toilet. A litter. A kiddie litter. I know they put you on the train pretty fast after you got off that flight, so this must be your first time outside. At least your first real time. Yeah, I'd say so. Wait, does that mean me and Sheepy were on the same flight at the same time too? What are the odds? Actually, the odds pretty much 100% that we would be on the same plane in this case. I don't feel the need to point that out and correct him, because that would make me look like a dickhead. So I just do it inside my head, like a passive-aggressive dickhead. People hate me. Pretty solid, actually. You both won the same contest after all. Enter Rook, the social assassin, blurting out the things we don't dare to. I guess you're right. He looks defeated. Precisely the reason why I didn't want to say that. Good going, dickhead. Well, there's no point standing around discussing the smell in the air, you know. Sooner or later my fart will dissipate. I know we misled you by telling you that things would be kept low-key. We didn't want to spoil the limo surprise. Wait, there's a limo. You mean we get to go in a limo? No, I was lying. Heh. That was a pleasant surprise, actually. Rook gives us a soft wink as he says the word limo and stick his finger in my butt. Mood completely reversed. I agree. Lead the way. Well, actually, it's right there. Rook points to a limo parked just seconds away. Somehow we have replaced distance with time for no apparent reason, even though in this instance it's not that useful. I didn't expect we'd be driving in that, especially after they mentioned the low-key aspect. Well played. He knocks on the window and calls to someone inside, and out of the driver's side door, a new face emerges. It's a giant fucking griffin. Holy shit, I am terrified. Okay, so let's do this, I guess. So, you two are it? Yeah, I guess. There was only supposed to be 2 winners, remember? We're not visiting a candy man. Not what I meant. I just expected something different is all. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a fucking bird lion. What does she mean by that? Well, you can call me Jade. It's a pleasure. Oh, I got the achievement unlocked, Jaded. It's a pleasure to meet the both of you. After a year of hype around this contest, you just start to expect someone larger than life, that's all. My mistake. I apologise if I offended you in any way. It's nice to meet you too, and no offence was taken. In fact, I've been wondering, are you a giant bird? Can you tell us a little bit about what Klace is like? I feel like I've built up this very wrong image in my head. You've met him, right? I see him all the time. He's a self-entitled, self-absorbed jerk. He only cares about himself and his own game. Me, etc. What? That was a joke. Sorry, I'm still learning this humour thing. One step at a time, I guess. If that was her definition of a joke, she doesn't need steps. She needs giant leaps and bounds. If that was your idea of a joke, fuck you. Rook tries to teach me in our off time together when we're inside each other. I have a penis and a vagina. But I've far from mastered the art of humour like he has. Oh, that explains it. Rook taught her. Ha! He's the last person I'd expect to have mastered humour. Well, I'd appreciate an honest answer. Of course. He can be shy and silent, but he can also be loud and outgoing. He can be polite and formal, or he can be crude and lax. He's just like any one of us. We're all special little snowflakes, all exactly the same. When you're up on the stage, or when you're in the middle of an interview, you definitely put on an act. That's not Klace. I don't think you'll have any trouble getting along with him, but I also don't think he's anything like you picture. Oh, right! Thanks for answering. I'm really confused now. Sounds like he's under lots of pressure. Therefore, this is probably a bad idea. And, about the humour thing? You're doing great. Keep learning. Whoa. Keeler can lie? I plan to. Weekends with Rook are great. Anyway, step inside the limo, alright? We'll get this adventure started. Yeah, hype level off the charts. I hate you. Oh, why is all this happening to me? Outside the courthouse, moments later, wait. Oh my god. There was a change of scene without any kind of notification. Like, obviously it's, obviously it's obvious, but it's nice to just have a little bit of, like, preparation for this. Is he a clown? So, do you think that'll ruin Player? Oh my god, only time will tell, Conrad. Risky though it was, having Kabu rat out Player, our main goal was to get Kalen arrested. Now we have an inside man. Inside my butthole. Mahaha. So, I have to ask. Can I be inside your butthole? Was the evidence real? It doesn't matter. Not as long as it helps us achieve our goal. Means to an end, I believe the saying goes. I can't imagine Player is going to make things too pleasant for Kalen or Kabu. What do you think he'll do, Endymion? My name is Endymion. He's like Groot. All he says is Endymion, and people understand what he's saying. He'll likely place them into an interrogation cell, but Kalen has been trained to resist torture. Since he's going to be inside players' residence, we simply need to wait for his correspondence. Then we formulate a plan. He's going to plant some evidence for us to find during one of our next visits to the player residence. So Kalen can resist torture, eh? He looks pretty... Kalen's a he? Okay, he looks pretty frail to me. And Kabu? He'll probably face the brunt of this. It is a worthy sacrifice, Endymion. Kabu did this willingly, Endymion. I can see it now. Why'd you keep using your name? Assassin's Guild members oust corrupt politician. Gotta be helpful for our reputation, right? No, not really. You're an Assassin's Guild. You assassinate people. Getting involved in politics makes no sense. We're the Assassin's Guild. What reputation do you think we need to uphold exactly? Maybe killing people? Effectively and secretly and silently? I don't know. Just making conversation. If anyone was to know that King Velasquez funded us, then he would be the one getting ousted, Conrad. Fine. So what do we do now? The player situation remains on standby. We cannot do anything until we hear from Kalen in the coming days, or until we have another off-worlder to provide to player. Then we visit him again. To that end, I suggest conducting the ritual once more. It helps on both fronts. The ritual? Again? You seem like a broken record, in that you're broken. I wouldn't be too eager with our current record of failure. What is it with you and records, dude? Velasquez made it quite clear how he felt about that. He doesn't like records, and I'm sad. Even if we fail, and the wrong person is brought over, we just provide them to player and gain his trust. It's symbiotic, probably. It's cold is what it is. Can I put on some more clothes? My nipples are fucking... and I've got like 6 of them. Yes, put on some clothes, please. Why are you naked? It gives me the chills. Jeez. With him as my mentor, I'll never get anywhere worthwhile. By the way, as I stare at you right now, I am mentioning that he is my mentor. Guys, he's my mentor. I don't know why I said that when I'm by myself, but maybe it's important for someone to know that. Oh well. A man can dream. By the way, I am also a man. Wait up! Oh, we're back in the limo! Hey there! Wow, this limo looks blurry. We're led into a massive limo. Actually, emphasis on the massive. I didn't think it would be this big on the inside, but now it's inside me and I can really feel it. Jade promptly gets situated in the driver's seat. Man, she has a big cock. This leaves Rook, Keela, and myself in the back. Giggity giggity. Sure. Wow, this is amazing. It's so spacious, so luxurious. I wait for Rook to give some sort of witty remark, because, you know, he's funny. However, he doesn't, because, you know, he's a cock. That's odd. That'd odd. He seems spaced out. I call out his name and give him a gentle nudge. Huh? Oh, sorry you two. Guess I was in my own little world. Actually, it looked like he was staring at Jade. This is cock. I find myself questioning the relationship of these two. She quickly turns and speaks to us through the divider. So, where to? Well, they couldn't think of a place. I say we just take them you know where. Nothing but fun times to be had over there. Couldn't have said it better myself. I know. Can you believe that Keela wanted to go to a maid cafe? How cliche is that? No comment. Hey! Oh, take it easy. Harmless jokes, Keela. It's nice that you tell people when you make jokes. Anyways, I guess this is the part where we try to bond. Sounds like so much fun. He cringes as he says the word bond. Instead of acknowledging that, I notice some shuffling come from the seat beside Jade. Was there someone else there? I decide to bring that up. Oh, you noticed, huh? Well, Inumi, do you want to say hey? Hi. Just as quickly as he appeared, he goes on to vanish. Huh, who was that? That was Klace's brother, Inumi. Klace's brother? But he looks nothing... It's Klace's brother, Inumi. Keeler was right, but Rook cuts him off. Was he putting on some sort of act? If anything, it was for Inumi's benefit. I decided to play along, as does Keeler. Oh, I see. Well, that's cool. Very cool indeed. I can't tell if he's sincere or not. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm getting incredibly angry and want to murder someone. Well, moving on. Yeah, please. I should go over the basics with you two. Just stuff to know before I let you wander. Make sure you're paying attention, alright? I can't promise anything at this point, mate. This feels like it's gone on for about 5 years. Feel free to take notes if you need to. Player, get out a text document, take notes. Keeler and I lean forward and listen intently. The population is going to assume that the both of you speak Japanese, because you look Japanese. I'm just assuming that you don't, however, right? Right. I nod. If someone tries to strike up conversation with you, you'll have to let them know. You can say, Nihongo ga wakarimasen. It's not perfect Japanese, but it'll show them you really don't understand. That kind of phrase will mark you as a foreigner. Everyone will hate you. The entire world will turn against you and you'll be put in prison to be gang raped and executed. So, you know, make sure to use that phrase. That's what you want to do. There's nothing like a good gang rape, am I right? No need to get caught up in local affairs. Oh, and if the citizens call you Gaijin, just know that it's a term of endearment. It's nice to know that Rook can be civil and polite, even if Gaijin is actually meant as an insult most of the time. For once, he's actually helping us. I just assumed his default mode was condescending. Oh, I almost forgot. I hate you guys. You're so much worse than me. There's one thing you two should know. It's a stupid superstition, but almost all Japan is up in arms about it. Heh. What is it? The Midnight Deaths. The Midnight what? There's been a wave of murder and suicide hitting Tokyo as of late. But it gets a little weirder than that. All of the cases happen at midnight. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. The deaths have been mysterious in nature. But for us, it's not just the midnight aspect that's important. It's when these deaths started happening in the first place. What do you mean? These deaths, they only started happening last month. The night our crew arrived in Tokyo. What? Some people think our tour is an ill omen. That perhaps being here is the cause of it. What? That's not nice. Indeed. But now you know why we kept your arrival on the down low. Unannounced. Restrictions are even being put upon Klace. So don't feel singled out in all of this. It would probably be smart to keep the reason you're here a secret, at least for the next little while. Understand? But none of you have a problem with that thus far, so just continue as you have been. No PR announcements either. This won't affect your involvement with Klace or his friends, or your enjoyment of Japanese culture, of course. Everything about this endeavour is still on par for the green. There's just a couple extra precautions we need to take. Put in this ball gag and bend over. Trust me. Yes, of course. I wanted to get this out of the way before you found out on your own. The streets of Tokyo are also empty much earlier than usual. People rushing home to be with their loved ones. It's said that those who wander the streets after midnight are looking for death to find them. Spooky, right? Yeah, cut it out. Did you bring us here just to scare us? Sorry. The limo slowly comes to a stop, but this just leaves us all in an awkward silence. Well, I guess that means we're here. You know, I've got to say, you picked the worst possible time to tell us that story of yours, Rook. It's midnight right now. I'm easily frightened. Hey, it's better you hear it from me. Wouldn't want to let it slip and cause a huge scene in the middle of Tokyo, Keeler. By the way, I'm also a ghost and I disappear. Rook leaves the limo without saying another word. Just as I was starting to feel free, I start to feel bogged down by terms and conditions. But I guess if the goal is peace of mind for us and the citizens of Tokyo, I can keep a little secret. Oh god. Well, here we are. Don't mind the screaming. People always do that when they see me. Are those bird nipples? You know what? That's not important. Just mind your heads as you exit. Wouldn't want to bang them on the way out. That's what I do. I bang you on the way out. Would you like to save your game? Yes, and I will also call it here for now. Let's save it on the Ark. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope by this point you guys have stopped watching and I can finally end this ridiculous game. In the sense of I don't care what happens, I just want to stop playing. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.